We have less than 24 hours in Montreal, known to be the Europe of North America, and we are determined to make this an unforgettable experience. We need our coffee, obviously, and we're gonna check out what's considered to be the most romantic cafe in all of Montreal. It looks absolutely stunning, and it is called the Crew Collective. As we head into this bank turned into a coffee shop, which is already so cool, the question I'm going to be trying to figure out today is Montreal really the Paris of North America? A lot of travelers say that, and I think it could be really helpful, especially if going to Europe is a little bit of a stretch for those of us on this side of the world. All right, we're going to do a little coffee test. This is the brown sugar oat milk latte with less sugar because I don't like it super sweet. Oh my God, that is so good. So good. I will say the area was really crowded. There were plenty of places to sit, but it doesn't seem like a place that you're gonna stay all day and like have a romantic conversation. It seems like a place that you're gonna kind of just grab your coffee and go explore the city, because it seems like it's become really popular. So I say just grab your coffee to go. But the coffee is so good, so good. Take a look right behind us. They're filming some sort of movie. I love it. Kind of feels like we're in New York City. Now we need some pâtisseries, obviously, so we're checking out L'Amour du Pain. Dessert before dinner is always a good idea. Walking around this old port area is literally the cutest thing. I feel like you could just frolic all over. The architecture is gorgeous. When doing research, try to grab a spot in Old Port of Montreal. We are right across from the St. Lawrence River, and it is the perfect walkable location. If you can, we were told that this area is really great to get your Airbnb because it's all incredibly walkable, so it's perfect. Somehow we were able to snag a reservation here at pretty much the top steakhouse in Montreal, here in Old Port, called Gibby's. So let's go see if it's worth the hype. And immediately I'm dropped in Paris. I mean, the cozy aesthetic, the crackling fireplace, the pouring of the wine, the sizzling steak, and honestly, just the high quality of food. If you like meat, if you like steak, Gibby's served it up. I'm telling you. I will say the portions are very large. It comes with all your sides and a salad, which typically doesn't happen, at least in the States, on our end. So I thought this was very worth it, especially for the price, and definitely served up European vibes. I think it's time to do something that I've been told is super iconic. Let's head to the Ferris wheel. I feel like a kid. Okay, so the closer we get, the more I'm taking in that is a real Ferris wheel we're about to get on. And it is so high, and I am deathly afraid of heights. But I gotta just commit. Melinda said if we go down like that, like, at least it's a good story. Oh my God. Okay, it's weird because it feels very calming because it's so slow. But at the same time, when you take in what's going on, you're like, no, I'm literally about to die. Like, just don't maybe take it in. It's definitely worth it though. Look at this crazy view. Like, the view is so worth it. Oh my gosh. Take it from me, that Ferris wheel is 100% worth it and feels incredibly safe. Then we peruse the whimsical streets in the Mile End, downtown district, also in the Old Port area. So many cute shops. We actually landed on an Italian little coffee bar that served fabulous desserts. Had some tiramisu, my friends had some pastries. I tried my very first cafe affogato, I believe is how you say it. You would think I'm Italian that I've had this. I mean, it's espresso with gelato, two of my very favorite things on earth. I ate it, I drank it, I loved it, especially if you're out late with your friends. The streets are buzzing at nighttime in Montreal, and the shops were open pretty late too. It was right so across from Cafe Olympico is a speakeasy, and we're trying to get in. Oh shoot, I think we're getting in. Oh shoot. We're probably not allowed to film, honestly. Okay, so you see right behind us, that is the speakeasy that I'm talking about. You press the red button. Ooh, they're going in. Oh shoot. All right, we put our name in. They're gonna give us a call. We're gonna go down there. I'm gonna take you guys in because obviously you're my bestie. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button if you wanna see more. Also, these streets are so freaking adorable. These streets remind me of Montmartre in Paris. And if you love all things Europe in Paris, like myself, definitely catch up on my 5 days in Paris video. And I have that in the description below as well. Welcome to one of Montreal's underground speakeasies. We honestly stumbled across this, so it took me a while to figure out what this was even called. So it's called the Cold Room. And if you just go to Cafe Olympico, you will end up running into this. People will be crowded around the door. You'll have to put your name in. You will then, eventually come back. It's definitely giving Prohibition vibes. I loved it. Cocktails were great. Vibes were great. Definitely a sexy little date night if you want to have one of those or just go out with your friends. Very fun. So glad we stumbled upon this. Good morning, everyone. We are finishing out our 24 hours in Montreal. This morning it is starting to rain. Everyone else is still sleeping, but I just get so jazzed in the morning to just wake up and explore a city. To me, there's nothing better than it just like taking in the crisp air, even if it is starting to rain. And you see all the construction signs behind me. So romantic. I wanted to wrap up our 24 hours in Montreal, checking out another little coffee shop before we go. It's always my favorite. Oh my gosh, I truly wish we had more time in this city. It is just so beautiful, and so I can't get over, I know I keep saying how clean it is, but I just love how clean it feels. Like Paris, but cleaner, and I love Paris. For any of my Parisians out there, is the biggest croissant I've ever seen. It's literally the size of my head, and he said they made them this morning, so I just had to with my little coffee. I'm waiting for my friends. I said I wouldn't eat breakfast without them, but this is my favorite time of day. Delicious. Nothing better than a buttered croissant. Technically in Montreal you're supposed to be trying their bagels, but we're a few miles away from there and our car's in the parking lot, and I'm more of a croissant girl than I am a bagel girl, so it is what it is. You go with what you like. So that coffee was delicious, and there was a little child speaking French, and it absolutely melted my heart. Quick note, people in Montreal obviously speak French. Many speak English though. I've noticed that everyone appreciates when you try to speak French, and I can speak some French. I'm not fluent though. The only problem is sometimes they respond to me in French and I don't understand fully, or I'm like slow down please. And then they just speak to me in English. But I always think that anyone, honestly, has always shown appreciation when you try to speak the language of the country. I mean, think about when someone's going to your country and they just keep, trying to talk to you in their own language. Like, they're always going to appreciate you showing respect and at least trying to adapt to their culture. So everyone's been so nice here. I don't want to leave. 24 hours is not enough in Montreal, especially if you're someone who loves the European influence. Someone just smiled at me. So that's a wrap on our 24 hours in Montreal. If you haven't already, I'm gonna go ahead and link the playlist of all our other travel videos so you can get caught up. We also had an amazing time in Ottawa, and we've got a lot more in store. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys next time.
Show me life, show me love, make it take